Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Natasha and today we are going to be talking about some eyeshadow palettes. Yes, I love eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadows, and I watched Lonette from LBD Beauty. She did a video on palettes that, you know, when she looks at it, she sees holiday-esque situations. So I thought it was a good idea. She picked out 10 palettes in her collection that she liked for the holiday, or, you know, when she looks at it, she sees holiday makeup. So we're talking about Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, just the next couple of holidays coming up. Now, so I went in my collection. I started picking out palettes. Oh, this will be pretty for the holidays, and this will be pretty for the holidays. If I was going to any parties, you know, I'll be picking from this stash of palettes that I'm going to show you. I love eyeshadow palettes, so, you know, let's talk about it. So I got them all in this little pile in front of me, and I have a little bit more than 10. I tried to stick to 10, but I just kept seeing more. So this is not all, but this is a general idea of palettes that are pretty good gearing towards the holidays coming up. So the first palette I want to show you is real simple. It's going to give you that smoky, it's going to give you that smoky look, like smoky. And also, let's back her up. When I think of palettes for the holidays, specifically the ones that are coming up, I think of silvers, smoky, golds, and reds and greens. So those are the colors that I was kind of looking for when I picked out these palettes. But this first one is from Le Bar. So this is a drugstore palette. I got this from Target. I don't know if they have it available in Walmart and Myers, but definitely in Target or lebar.com. This palette is called Smoker's Lounge. So this is going to give you your silver smoky look, and this is really pretty for like holiday palette or parties, or, you know, New Year's Eve, you know, if you're doing it way big. But you just got you could do a matte smoky look, or you can add in some shimmers to do that grayish bluish smoky situation. So this is from the Le Bar. The next one, which is actually a holiday palette that came out last year, and this is from Too Faced, and this is the Cinnamon Bear palette. And this palette is going to give you your reds, your kind of pinkish pewter colors. So I can see this being a good Christmas palette. So that was this one. The next one is an old reflective one, a couple holidays ago, and this is from Urban Decay, and I'm going to show this without showing everything. But you got this side, which is, you know, to me, I can see like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then this side I can see like if you're going out for a party, New Year's. So, and I will say, because I shopped in my stash, some of these palettes that I'm going to show are limited edition, and some of them are no longer available. This one is no longer available, and this one is not. So I'll try to mention if they are or not. But the lip art one, she's still available. So this next palette is the Melt Mary Jane palette, and this is giving you your smoke. So again, this to me, I can see being a good palette for either a Christmas party or a New Year's Eve party. So she's bringing the smoke, she's bringing the silver, the grungy look, and I think it's a pretty palette for that occasion. The next palette is the Minted. This is the Every Night eyeshadow palette. To me, I feel like this palette is going to give you more, it's a nighttime look, but it's not nighttime going too silver or too gold. It's just like right in the middle. So this is what this palette is, and it's going to give you a little bit of smoke. It's going to give you that red tone, that bronzy gold tone. So I think this is a good palette for the holiday season, and it's like glittery and sparkly for the holiday. Okay, so the next palette, and the Minty palette is still available. The next palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and this one is got a lot of your metallics. It's going to give you some silver. It's going to give you some gold. It's going to give you some of that olive green, or even just the regular green, which green I see. I envision Christmas. And so it's got a lot of jewel tone metallic colors in here. So, and this palette is still available. I believe it is. So see this being a good holiday palette. The next one is from Mcgrath, and this is the Mothership Sublime Bronze Sensation palette. So this is no longer available, but even the outside packaging screams Christmas, and it's going to give you your reds and golds. And the inside is screaming Christmas too. So you got that green, you got that bronzy red color, and then this shifty color down here, and then you get the brown to smoke it out. So even though this palette is not available, if you have it, consider whipping it out for the holiday season. Next palette I'm going to show is a MAC palette, and this is the Flamboyant palette. And this palette also is going to give you your warm red Christmas smoky eye look. So, and if you want to go a little, you know, goldish, you got some gold in there too. So that one's a pretty one for the holiday. The next one is a palette of eyeshadows that I put together to dupe the color scheme from Natasha Denona's Xenon palette. And again, this is going to give you some smoke hunting. Some smoke, some gray. These eyeshadows right here are Natasha Denona eyeshadows. One of these is black right here. It's a Mary Kay color. And I think the rest of them might be from... That one might be Color Rain, and the rest might be Makeup Geek Doll shadows. But again, you can make your own little smoky situation if you have those singles to do so. So I would consider this that, you know, New Year's Eve situation. Next one I want to show is this quad, and this is from Mcgrath, and this is the Bliss Astral Quad in Iconic Illumination. I don't know if this is still available. I think occasionally she brings it back. So if you think about snagging it, snag it, because I actually really like this palette. This one is going to give you your bronzy gold, and it's also going to give you your red. And I think you can wear all four of these shades together, or you can wear them as a one single shade all over the eye. So this one wouldn't give holiday-esque situation by itself. Maybe not, maybe, you know, if you're really natural looking, but I think that gives like a good pretty look. Alright, got a couple more. I don't even know where my count is at this point. If you know, let a girl know. Next one I'm going to discuss is the Natasha Glam palette. I got it backwards because it's reflective. And again, this is your silver and your smoky, but this is going to give you more of a glam smoky situation, so probably for a daytime event, versus the Melt is going to give you a nighttime grungy kind of situation. But that is another pick. Next one I'm going to talk about is the Anastasia collaboration with Jackie Aina. And to me, she just screams holiday. She screams holiday with that red, that gold, and even the purple. And you can do a smoky eye with this. So if you have this palette, whip her out. I got a couple more. Next one I'm going to talk about is another Mcgrath palette, and this one is Mothership Five. This, however, is not my favorite, but when I see her, I see holiday. And I see holiday because of that red and because of this shifty green down here. Woo, child, this right here is the bomb. But if you're this silver and this shade right there isn't like a dud in yours, those are good combinations. But I definitely see this as a holiday palette, and this did come out during the holidays, so that was like perfect. And the next one is at Mcgrath. And this is her Celestial Divinity palette. And this palette, I think it looks holiday-esque on the outside, even though it's pink and gold. But you got your golds, you got your red tone, and your bronzy tone, and your green. So I think this is a good holiday palette. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show is a Juvias Place palette, and this one is in the Saharan. And I think this is so Christmas themed. Like, if you look at that, like, I see Christmas. I see the green and the red and the gold. So, she is another one. I got two more. Two. The next one I'm going to consider being a good holiday palette. This red and gold palette from Miss Pat McGrath, and this is the Celestial Odyssey palette. And when you open her, you're gonna get your golds, you're gonna get some greens, some bronzies, a little smoke situation. So I will consider that. Okay, so that's it. That is the palettes that I want to showcase for holiday palettes for the couple of holidays that are coming up. Shop your stash, see what beautiful palettes that you already have, and put them bad boys to work. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you, Lonette, for this video idea. I give you all the credit. Girl, you know we like some eyeshadow palettes over here. You guys stay for a while, show me some love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.